Holy shit.
Um,
Oh, I'm sorry. Was I supposed to... I just rolled a dexterity. Was that supposed to be a saving throw?
yes.
Okay.
What would that have added?
3.
It should have just added your proficiency. So yeah, no. Okay.
I mean, this could be okay.
Could it?
A lot of dice that I'm hearing.
Oh god.
It's getting less
really
okay
not.
every time I hear dice roll.
It's too
I
many.
assure
I mean,
you.
there are 4 of them.
Okay.
I
The
assume
room evaporates in a blinding flash of white. Let's see.
Listen, as long as you don't die outright from the blast, it's fine. How much damage could it do anyway, right?
Huh?
Probably
Can I-
enough to
can I
kill
make
him
an argument
outright.
For something?
Don't
What?
say that.
Can I make an argument for something?
Let's hear it.
So how deep is this pool?
It's it's a tiny fountain.
Like, not enough that I could like take cover.
Sure. You let's say you can dive into the pool and negate some of the fire damage. How about that? Okay.
Smart. That might save you,
Yes.
frankly.
It might. Yeah.
Get into the correct layer here.
We still don't know how bad it is.
I know.
I could tell you it's bad. It's a good, solid chance I ain't making this.
I really don't want to be meta-y, but I'm just wondering how much health is your maximum. And how much you have. Like, what the magic number is if you die.
Tell you how much I have. That would be 17.
All right. Let's just say that for now, Lizard, just wait and listen.
Okay.
Shit.
The great hole remains. I shouldn't put you there. Actually, what I'll just do is this.
Oh my god.
Bye.
So are Thame and I are we like obviously we were kind of close when the room exploded. Do we get knocked back or are we safe
You were at
distance?
least momentarily blinded, likely deafened, and no damage taken.
I'm just kind of standing here with my hands over my ears,
Mm-hmm.
like my eyes shut tight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't even think. So I guess egg.
Yeah. Egg, you would probably see my character on the ground just, like, clutching his head or whatever, rubbing his eyes. Something like...
Oh, I'm just flat out taking a knee.
Yeah.
I'm just like
Yeah.
clutching my ears.
Yeah.
Like, we haven't even thought, or Thame hasn't even thought about
Moving.
what may have happened to Chains right now, because right now the world is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Should we roll something to see how long the blind and deafened thing is gonna last?
No, it'll clear after maybe a couple minutes.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, roll Constitution saving throw.
That's not bad. That's better.
Okay. Then after, say, 30 seconds, your hearing and vision begins to return.
When it comes back, I just look and see an empty hole where the room used to be, I guess, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go to the, like, edge of it and just yell down for chains.
You know there's no S at the end of his name, right? It's just
Yes.
Chain.
Chain.
Okay. I mean, it's fine if you call him Chains, at least to me anyway. I just wanted to make sure that you know. All right, you yell down, and the sound echoes for a long way.
Oh my god, they killed him.
Egg is trying to pay attention to this hallway to see if anyone's coming, because that was a giant explosion.
He's dead. He's gone.
Thame is just stunned. Like, obviously not mechanically. Just like, what the fuck?
So, just frustrated by grief, Susanna Petalin
Susanna.
whips out the Susanna, whatever her name is. Petalin whips out the rope of climbing and hands one end to Chain and throws the other. Hands one end to Thame and throws the other end down the pit and makes like she's gonna start shimmying down into the pit.
Rumble, would you like to be clued in on what you missed, or did you hear it?
No, I heard.
Okay.
I'm gonna go down there and I'm gonna find his body and I'm gonna bring something back for his sister.
So, when you put the rope in my hand, you see I don't even, like, clasp it. It's just, like, sitting there, like...
Firmly clasp it in your hand!
I'm just looking at the hole.
Thame! I'm just like shoving your arm. God damn it, take the rope! Fine. I just like tie it to his ankle.
Yeah, I drop my end.
Feverishly tying it to his leg.
Okay.
on his boot.
Yeah, I do
Sure.
nothing to struggle. I'm just standing there.
I give it a good hard pull to see if it's sturdy, like it'll hold my weight.
I probably take a knee to it because I'm not, like, firmly holding my ground or anything.
Sure.
I continue to hum the rope of climbing tune, so
Okay.
that so even if he's not holding it, the rope will know to grip and tie itself on to him. So
Okay.
all right.
So the rope is magically fastened to his ankle.
And I'm gonna tie the other end to my waist as a safety, and
Sure.
then I'm gonna try to descend into the pit.
How long is the rope of climbing?
The rope of climbing, I believe, is 60 feet. Let me just double check real quick, because I had it open. Oh bother! There it is. 60 feet. Yeah.
All right, you are now 60 feet down the pit.
Can I see the bottom?
No.
Fuck! Well,
When you come back up, you see I haven't moved. I'm still looking.
I'm still at the bottom of the rope trying to figure out what I'm gonna do.
All right.
All right.
Egg is still on lookout.
I guess
Super nervous.
I guess
they're
I'll
gonna
just
get
come back
attacked.
up.
Again, I haven't moved, so I'm just still there.
I'm having an issue. I can't get back up to the. There it is. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna untie my waist, and I have another 50 feet of rope that I'll tie to this rope. And then who else has rope?
I have to say I appreciate the stubbornness.
We need more rope.
Egg tosses over his 50 feet of rope.
I need to know what the total footage of rope in
Okay.
this group is.
If you
I
look
have
at
110.
if you look in my bag, I have 100 feet of rope we got off someone, and then a 50-foot rope from my pack.
So that's
150 for me.
That's 350 so far. Is that right? So there's
I have
60.
another 50 as well.
All right. So 60, 50, 150, plus 50 from Rumble. Is that right? And then 50 from Egg.
Yes.
So 200, 360 feet of rope.
Yes.
Yep, that's right.
Okay, you make 360 feet of rope, and you are dangling 360 feet deep in this pit. You cannot see the bottom, but you hear the rushing of water below you.
All right, I call out for Chain.
Your voice echoes off the wall of the pit.
I pull out a coin, and I ping it down the walls to see if I can hear how deep it goes.
You do not hear it hit the bottom.
Shit.
I will grab a stone and cast light on it and toss it into the pit, hoping I don't hit Petal.
Okay. Roll a d100. No, you do not hit Petalin.
Nice.
A lit stone sails past you, and you watch it descend, and it does disappear. Eventually.
Broken-hearted Petalin makes the long climb back up to the top.
Sure. You're back up on top.
I'm just gonna plop down on the floor and start sadly untying rope.
Sure.
Does she get a point of exhaustion for that climb?
She's a hero.
He's gone. It's just water at the bottom and you can't even see it.
I kneel down, put a hand on her shoulder, and say, "At least he can breathe underwater."
That might be the best line so far.
Petalin just stares at the madam, just completely not comprehending. And goes back to untying all the rope. Alright, everybody has their rope back.
Okay.
Okay. Like half an hour later, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because nobody bothered to help.
I'm on lookout.
I just say, I guess we continue.
I guess so.
That's just not a good way to go. Oof.
Something tells me he's gone worse ways.
Ready to jump into the bush. That one time.
It's fucked up.
Hey, you're dead. Shut up. I'm gonna read your sass.
I love when the trap finder triggers the traps.
Forgets to roll perception for traps.
That's my favorite. Especially when it's not like the first trap of the dungeon.
That's the first trap of the session.
Alright. So what now?
Thane is on trap duty.
Well, like, not even, like, as my character, I'm stunned. Like, as a player. Because we're down a full person now, and we're in a bad way to begin with.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever's gonna be the trap finder, I need to stay close to them because I can continually cast guidance on them.
Sure.
You know, each time they make a check. So that
Well, you can cast it and then it lasts a little while.
Yeah.
no, I think it only lasts
up to a
for
minute.
like one use.
No, yeah, but you touch somebody and then they're guided for a minute.
So,
All right, well, whoever it's gonna be.
this is going to sound real cold, but we just lost a good sword, the Comprehend Languages helm, and the ring of dark vision.
Yep.
Well,
We
he
d-
didn't have anything else in his bag.
We just lost 3 powerful relics.
You guys like stripped me of all of my items and then just pushed me off a cliff.
Collusion.
Fake news. So, what's the plan?
I guess kind of just in like a trance. I just keep walking. Like we have to
Alright.
continue.
Whoa! I'm gonna grab Thame's arm and be like, somebody should go first to check for more traps.
Yeah.
Call me crazy, but I think it should be Egg since he knows about goblin traps.
I think it should be me because he can't see without a flame.
Well, at least here, take a guidance boot before you run away.
Sure.
Oh god.
Sure.
Can I give Egg the 10 torches I have?
Sure. If you can carry them.
He's got strong arms.
When I get to where the path bends, I'm just gonna do a
Okay.
perception down the hall.
Sure.
Yeah, 10 torches is too many for me right now.
You step past the rubble in the torn-out pathway into what looks to have been a chamber of small rooms. Time and creatures have not been kind to the construction within, as the walls are collapsed or completely fallen. The scent of burning wood wafts toward you, and the occasional crackle of flame can be heard nearby. With your keen perception, you spot what looks to be a tripwire running across the entryway to the room.
I look down
Tied
at.
to actually, can you see all the way down here?
Yep.
I can.
Yep.
There is a siege crossbow, primed and pointed at the end of the hall.
I look down at Pedalin and just like deadpanly say, "Another trap."
I just had an idea.
Okay.
The ladder in the treasure room, it went down for ages. It might actually lead all the way down to the bottom of where that pit goes. We could still find Chain.
She shouts loudly after I just told you about the crackle of flame.
Yep.
She's excited, all right.
Mm-hmm.
I'll relay to
I
these
give-
two that there's a trap there.
Yeah, I have to give 6 of the torches back to you, Madam Belton, because I can't
Okay.
carry that much.
Yeah, he's carrying like a literal militia worth
I
of
don't know why.
weapon.
It's really the wood that's the.
I don't know why you took that wood anyway.
I mean,
I
we
mean,
could
I
just put it down in the
Build
treasure room.
a little cross gravestone for Chain.
Build him a casket.
a memorial cross.
Somewhere
wanna
here
double
lies
back into the
Chain.
treasure room.
Somewhere below lies.
I like the idea of the treasure room, or maybe talking to the other survivors again and taking a short rest and
Wait,
seeing how that kid is.
So you're bailing here?
Well, we can try to
I thought the idea
I'm
was
for
we're
going
gonna
to the
look at that
ladder.
ladder. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm for going to the ladder.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we didn't really explore all the way down the ladder last time.
You didn't explore all the way anywhere, and you guys were just like, let's go here, let's go there.
That
true.
is true.
It's true. We're kind of jumpy right now.
Okay, here's the thing.
Alright, back to
Oh,
the
we know
ladder.
there's a trap
So
there.
here-
Sorry.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm
no,
just.
no, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask, does anybody even know how to disarm traps? Because my character doesn't. Either in character
mean,
or
it's
out of
not.
character.
So it's a tripwire.
Yeah.
So you can step over it.
Yeah. I would rather it disarm though. If we have to run or something, I don't want us accidentally
Sure.
hitting it.
No, I understand.
But
So
at the same-
here's where my line, or where my understanding of the line of logic gets cloudy. I know that you just remembered the ladder, but I'm confused as to why it was let's go explore, And then all of a sudden it's like, wait, no. We don't want to explore anymore. Let's go rest.
This wasn't really exploring. This was Thame walking forward in a daze.
It's kind of true, yeah.
Okay, that's
I think
fine.
the idea is that she wants to go see if she can go all the way down to see if we can at least find his body and like confirm his death.
Okay.
And get his necklace for the sister.
Yeah,
So-
pillage his corpse.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we should get that stuff back.
Oh my god, am I the only one that cares about his sister?
All right, so
No, I'm sure he did.
God damn it.
okay.
Thame is kind of just following people at this point. I don't know what
Alright.
to do with anything, so
Pedalin stubbornly starts tromping back towards the ladder room.
I need you guys to acknowledge there is a living flame nearby.
Mhm.
Okay, that as long as we and
Yeah, we were all there. Pedalin doesn't care right now.
okay, that's okay.
Oh shit. Sorry.
I mean, if somebody wants to try and disarm that crossbow, they can.
yeah, so the stuff you said that we heard and stuff, I would have relayed to the other two.
Right.
Mhm.
The other three.
I think all of us are in the understanding that avoiding combat right now is probably our best motivation,
Yeah.
considering our current state.
I definitely agree with that.
Do you have hit dice to recover during a short rest?
No.
Then you're fucked no matter what.
Yep.
In that regard.
It's true.
Well, maybe we should at least try to engage with whoever lit the fire so they don't come sneaking up on us when we're trying to go down the ladder.
You three can talk this out. Thame follows. He's in a bad way. Just in every way. Mentally, emotionally, and physically. He's kind of fucked.
So it was the flame over here?
No, you can only hear it. The scent of burning wood wafts towards you, and the occasional crackle of flame can be heard nearby.
Well, okay. So everybody's pretty beat up. There's no guarantee that what we find at the bottom of the ladder isn't going to be some big horrible fight also.
True.
So,
Frankly, I think it is going to be a fight.
so what's probably better is if we look and see about the fire there to see at least who and or what it is, so we can determine if it's worth engaging with them so they don't sneak up on us while we're trying to sneak down the ladder. It's better to have our backs covered, because we know that
Okay.
those goblins won't come after us because of the closed gate.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But if
In the
this
pit.
could be a big baddie that we should deal with now before we're stuck in a hole, basically.
Okay.
It's probably not, because they would have heard the explosion, but better to look, I guess.
I mean, if you tug on Thame's arm a little bit, he'll walk that direction, so sure.
Well, I'm not sure that I want to, because we need to step carefully over this tripwire.
Yeah, I mean, we'll obviously step over the tripwire.
Anybody can attempt to disarm it. You just don't have thieves' tools or anything. It's just a dexterity check, I believe.
All right, well, I'm going to kneel down and attempt to disarm it.
Can I, like, assist some way?
Sure. How are you going to assist?
Well, I'm going to put guidance on myself,
Knowing
so I
that
can add a d4.
knowing that it's a tripwire, I figure that it relies on, like, pressure, obviously, to trip it, right? So I'm probably gonna, like, hold it in a certain way that it would counter, like, it wouldn't just pull.
Sure. Okay, you can give advantage on her check to disarm it.
Okay.
Great.
homelands.
So, 18?
Give me just a sec. All right. What are you going to do to disarm the trap?
Well, I don't.
Like what tool would you use?
Probably. I would probably see if it's tied to something on one side and can untie it, or if not, then I use a dagger to snip the wire, but very carefully, just so that it doesn't pull.
Give me just a sec.
Well, I mean, I'm holding it so it doesn't pull.
Yeah,
Right.
But
That's my
in
assisting you.
conjunction with Thame, but I'm kneeling down so that if the crossbow does go off, then hopefully it'll over my head.
No. What tool though? I'm sorry.
A dagger?
Okay, so you're
To
cutting it
snip
with
the
a dagger.
wire?
Okay, you're cutting with a dagger. Sorry, I didn't hear that part. All right, give me just a sec. All right, yeah. All right, you clip the wire in just such a way that as Thame is holding it, you're able to release the tension without triggering the trap.
Okay. So now, is this a wall here, or is that just a little bit of rubble to get over?
It's crumbled wall.
Okay. So how do you get into this room here?
You climb over the rubble.
Okay.
Like right here, in the center. As I described before, time and creatures have been kind of construction within. The walls are collapsed, completely fallen. It looks like this may have been a series of bed chambers.
I'm going to use guidance and attempt to sneak forward.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. That's a 10. Forgot to turn advantage off.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Okay.
guess it's a 13 anyway.
A sec. $13, sneaking forward. Okay. The crackle of flame grows louder as you draw closer. You can see mostly rotted but still in place wooden doors to your right and left, as well as one down the hall. And then it looks like the walls have completely crumbled away here. Okay. A hooded and cloaked figure with one arm tucked tightly against their body huddles in the corner behind a dwindling campfire. Orange flames lick hungrily at ancient wooden scraps, and against the wall behind them a large leather bundle and great tome lean. A small, reddish-brown winged creature lies still, pinned beneath his boot, its wings torn to ribbons. Upon spotting you, it begins to stir, frantically clawing at the stone floor in an attempt to escape. Futilely, the figure lifts his gaze from the flames, staring beyond you with a single clouded, unfocused eye. The other eye socket is burned pitch black, and the flesh is cracked and blistered around it. Blackened veins streak down the side of his face, disappearing beneath his cloak. A brief moment goes by, and his remaining eye seems to focus with a hardened glimmer. You can see the boot pressed down more tightly, and he holds out his fist, showing a bundle of string with strands leading in several different directions. After locking eyes with you, he finally stammers out. Not another step forward, or the pest dies, and all of us with it. As if to exaggerate his point, he reaches forward with the same hand, gripping one of the shredded tatters on the right wing of Pippi, and deliberately tears it from the small imp's body. Pippi lets forth a soul-rending screech. Make a wisdom saving throw. Thame and Pedalin.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you were both
Damn.
stunned. The man huddled behind the flame just shudders a moment, equally as stunned by the screech, but his boot does not lift, and the small imp goes limp. What do you do?
What does the stunned condition do? Just
No,
no
I mean,
movement, right?
You can't move or some other stupid shit. Incapacitated. Condition.
I mean,
some creatures incapacitated, can't move, can speak only falteringly.
So I'm just gonna kind of sputter out kind of weakly, just Pippi, in hopes that someone behind me can hear it, like the rest of the group.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think it would be Egg and Beldam who would do something at this moment, because Thame's just like, ah!
Hands over the ears.
Yeah.
Mm.
Thame hates this place. He really doesn't want to be here anymore.
Egg steps forward, I guess, then?
Sure.
I kind of can't see anything.
Mm-hmm.
Should I have your light lit?
Yep.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to light his campfire.
So this is occurring in the room that Pedalin is facing towards.
Yes.
Yeah, so I don't even see it either.
Okay.
My brain is just being rended by a screech right now.
Can I just run up to Pedal inside?
Sure.
Just kind of hear me gasping, Pippi.
See what I can see.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how
Run down
long
the
I'm
hallway.
stunned for.
Oh, I'm letting everybody take an action, and then I'll.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you run up to
Where?
pedal in,
Move
and
up behind Egg, I suppose.
all right. So everybody trots down the hall. Okay. I guess Thame and pedal in, whatever you want to do. The man himself has made no moves.
Is this a hole in the wall right here?
Yep.
I'm gonna just look through it, I guess.
It looks like a room very similar to the one in the northwest corner.
Okay.
How much you want to bet that those strings that he's holding go to blast bottles?
I mean,
Highly likely.
okay. I guess I'll just
I don't have
walk
a-
up to the group.
Pedalin, you might. I'm going to offer a kindness and say you might want to stop Thame since you were warned. Not another step forward.
Yeah, I put my hand out, on, like to block him and kind of push him back a little bit, so that he doesn't go around the corner. And I'll tell everybody, what I saw.
Thame, you can now see the man, I believe.
What does he look like?
He's hooded, wearing a
hooded,
black
yeah.
cloak.
So
Yeah,
I can't tell like his
I-
race or
so
anything.
hooded and cloaked figure, one arm tucked tightly against his body, huddles in the corner behind a dwindling campfire.
Sorry, I just meant like I can't see
Oh,
his
sorry.
race.
No, I'm gonna give you the description, then I'll tell you.
Okay.
Single clouded, unfocused eye. The other eye socket burned pitch black with the flesh cracked and blistered around it, blackened veins straight down the side of his face. This is all on the right side of his body, just the same one that he's got his arm tucked.
Sure.
Disappearing beneath his cloak. Remaining eye focuses. He looks human, or at least mostly human to you.
Okay.
Question out of character.
Answer out of character.
The dead thief that we found with his throat cut,
Uh-huh.
he had that mark of him on the snake. That was on the back of his neck, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And he was wearing a very similar cloak.
Mm-hmm.
He hacks and sputters since everybody's standing around awkwardly and silently, and
Well,
looks
was
over
gonna
at
do-
his siege crossbow and looks at you and says, "Skilled fuckers, aren't you? What do you want?"
Pedalin takes a step back and uses prestidigitation to put the mark of the House of Scales on the back of her neck.
I don't know that that's how prestidigitation works. You might
It
be
makes
looking
a
for
small
minor
mark?
illusion. You
Nuh-uh.
might be.
Let's see.
Are you
bet
telling
you-
me
I think
how
it could
that
work.
works? Let me ask that question. Are you telling me how prestidigitation works?
No.
Okay. You would need to cast minor illusion.
God damn it. When we level up, I'm swapping these out because I keep trying to use minor illusion all the fucking time.
I don't know. I can see you're reading it that way because it says you make a color, a small mark, or symbol appear on an object or a surface for an hour.
Okay, so you can make the. All right, that's fine. When she said small mark, that's nothing, but a symbol, that's fine. If you want to make the symbol appear on you, that's fine.
All right. Cool. And then I'll just kind of lean out a little bit around the corner and lift my hair up so that it can see the mark on the back of my neck. And I said, "Yeah, we're skilled."
He looks at you with his one good eye and shrugs. He says, "I don't know what you're showing me." You have a neck?
It was worth a try.
Well, I mean, I get it, but at the same time, the guy's got one good eye and he's human to some degree.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I'll just say fuck. How would I even word this? That imp that you have, we'll offer a trade for it.
He looks up at you and says, "Well, you have my attention."
What do you require? We have more than enough riches that we can pay you off with.
His gold is no concern of mine.
I
My
thought not.
concern is getting out of here alive.
Oh. Well, friend, that is our concern too, because I need to get the fuck out of this place. I asked him if he heard that explosion.
He rasps a laugh and says, "Oh, so that was you then. I thought the goblins had gotten ahead of themselves yet again."
I just kind of grimly say, not us. The one, we lost one. We lost our guy who triggered that.
This is how unfortunate. I've lost two, but all that does is serve to increase my own profit when I get out of here. Why should I treat with you?
We know you're of the House of Scales.
His one eye narrows, and he cuts it over to you. He doesn't say anything.
I'll tell him we basically cleared a full path to the cave entrance from here of any harm whatsoever. So, like, if he wants to get out alive, it'll be with us.
Let me get this straight. You're offering him a deal? You're teaming up with him?
I'm offering him the truth that... Okay,
Is everybody else okay with this? Nobody else is saying... Like,
No.
everybody's just standing around silently, and
I
I'm
was
confused.
doing a think.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the other two people that are silently standing here. I just need to make sure everybody's on board.
I'm not on board.
I mean, we have the element of surprise.
Okay. I mean,
I
nobody rolled stealth but pedal in,
Yeah.
so I don't think you have the element of surprise.
Also, Egg's holding a torch, so he knows that there's someone
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Can't
kind
that's
of
so
whisper.
can't see this dude even.
I'm gonna whisper
Part of
to
my
the
problem.
group so that the guy can't hear. That you know, this isn't a whisper, but I'm gonna say it at a normal tone of voice. That the thief contract mentioned that he was looking for the binding runes. Just give him one of the runes that we got off like the table in exchange for Pippi.
What runes did you get off the table?
We got the table off.
No,
we got
just
the
got
one
what they
rune
look like.
off the
It
table.
is not the actual ruin. It is what it looks like.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
somebody's got paper, don't they? We can
What- it
literally.
It is a physical manifestation of the symbols that we saw that they are looking for. We did not find any of them.
Right.
Right, but we could rip a piece of paper out of one of these ledgers, doodle it on there with prestidigitation, and then give it to him.
That's not how that works.
It is a drawing of a key.
You know what? I'm out of ideas.
Draw a key.
Is
Fine, I
everybody
guess-
just
I guess we
silent?
could just team.
I mean, I
guess we
said
could
my
just team
thing.
up with him then.
Right. So now Thame has offered to help him out of here.
In exchange for Pippi.
Right. Okay. Nobody else. All right.
Yeah, Egg doesn't have any ideas.
The guy coughs and reaches down and like with one finger again. So he's got like the string tied around each of his fingers, but with one of them just like strokes the shredded wings of Pippi and says, "Now why would I do that? This is what I'm here for. Why do you want the imp?"
This is where I'll turn to the group, because I didn't actually meet Pippi. I was out with the giant while you guys were doing whatever. So why do we want the imp, you guys?
Because he's our friend.
Is that true?
We want the imp so that we can trade with his master, Edwin. The trade is what we're interested in.
Right, okay.
I have
figured-
no interest in giving you an imp for nothing. That's this. I just told you, you dim-witted gnome, that this is what I'm here for. You're not even. What are you? You're a hideous amalgamation of something.
It takes one to know one, One Eye.
Oh,
Are you ready to bleed here to death
God.
behind this crossbow, dude?
I'll ready my spear with the action that if he... Okay, how should I word this? Can I ready an action that I'm going to charge and stab him if he, like, does a thing? Or is that too much?
What thing? That's what I need
Right.
to know.
If he does something to harm Pippi again.
Okay, so if he harms Pippi,
Actually, you know what? I will throw my spear
okay.
if he does it.
Okay, so you're readying the action to throw your spear at him if he harms Pippi.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, as you ready the spear, or as you raise the spear, or get the spear ready and do whatever it is you were doing,
Okay.
he moves each of his hands and flexes those strings. He says, "No work. I'm the one with all the cards here."
He does nothing else?
Mm-mm.
I'll just hold the position.
Put the spear down. Don't play stupid, orc.
I would suggest you do what he says.
Alright.
Because I don't know about you, but I'd rather not die by blast bottle like Chain did.
So,
Fair?
out of character, we saw their actual contract.
Mm-hmm.
and
Yep.
it was specifically talking about the sword. It didn't mention the imp.
Oh, you're right. Maybe you should do the talking. You want to come talk to him?
I mean, maybe other people should do more talking if they have ideas in general. So I'll put the spear down and just kind of like walk back and say, fine, die here then. And I'll just walk right
Okay.
here.
Yeah, Egg's kind of with that idea because he wants to charge in, but he can't. So he
Yeah.
doesn't. He's kind of just like, all right, die, bleed to death in here then.
We're not in a good
Leave.
position to run in. Like us melee users, I should say.
I'm
That's
gonna
with the
turn.
expectation that spellcasters have spells.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, you don't have. I don't. We don't have options. We don't have things to do. I don't know.
I'm gonna turn to the guy and be like, "Your contract was for the Sword of Aeons, not for Pippi, the imp. What do you want with him?"
He takes a deep breath, and he wheezes as he does so, as that side of his body seems to be very burned or wounded in some way. He says, "The sword. Oh, 25,000 gold. You couldn't pay me enough gold to look at that weapon again. But I'll do it, because I'm bound to the contract. The imp? That's related to the damn dwarf. And I will hurt him for what was done to me."
So you don't have the sword.
He laughs. He's like, "What do you mean I don't have the sword?"
You seem to be in a pretty shitty position. Something tells me if you had it, you wouldn't be here.
I interrupt
Looking
her
like that.
and say, what did the dwarf do to you?
Hold on. Did you guys hear the description of the room?
I did. He's got no eye, and he's got black veins running down from his burned up
Did you hear
fucking
the
face.
description of the room?
Of the actual room? I guess
There-
not, no.
There
Where he's
was something leaning against the wall that's
He's
bundled
got a
up.
big book,
Yeah.
big tome.
Yes, it's like... Alright, I'll read it again. A large leather bundle and a great tome lean against the wall behind him.
Oh, I read when you said that. I heard that the great tome was in a leather bundle.
Mm.
So that, I'm guessing that leather bundle is the sword then.
He says, "If you've nothing left to offer me, then leave this place and let me heal so that I can complete my contract. Clearly, we aren't at odds with one another except that you want this pitiful creature that I want to suffer."
I mean, it's kind of true. Okay. I do want to know more about his history with Edwin, though. So I guess I'll just ask again, like, what did he do to cause this to you? Or whatever, like, obviously pointing at him. At his, like,
Yeah,
scars and shit.
sure. He says, "Oh, this was the dwarf's doing, but not directly. No, it's that damn sword that he forged."
Okay. I mean, he's got my attention. What did the sword do? Like, I don't know how to follow up on that. Like, what does the
How
sword
did
do?
the sword do this
Yeah.
to you?
Are you dumb? Deaf,
Yes.
maybe.
Yeah.
I just said, leave me be and be gone. We have nothing to trade with one another. You want the imp, I want the imp to suffer. We're at a crossroads. And I just as soon get out of here alive than pull all of these triggers and have us all burn.
Is this a door to my left, to my character's left here? The east?
Just, yes, that is the door to the...
Mm-hmm.
Can I open it?
Okay. Give me a sec.
Oh, this might
Wait,
be
I thought the
bad.
person was in that room.
No.
The east door.
No, the person is south.
Oh, okay. I can't fucking see shit from
The
where I'm
person's
standing
right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I kind of never knew where the guy
No,
was.
no, totally.
Alright.
So, okay. Is there a
You-
plan?
Push on the rotted door and it crumbles. And he says, "What are you doing?"
What do you care? I'm trying to get out of
Okay,
here.
all right. And he closes his fist. Everybody make dexterity saves. Jesus fucking Christ! How many? All right. I can't save you from yourselves.
I want to know out of character, what was the impetus?
I was just gonna look in there and
Oh.
see if
No,
that's...
he told you leave, and you're just like, no. And he's like, I got this fucking thing. Leave. Nah. Leave. No, I'm gonna open this door. What are you doing? None of your business. Leave. Jesus.
We're all dead.
What is your intelligence score? Because I'm pretty sure it's 3. Okay. So, egg, pedal in. All right, there is no chain. There's only 4 saves. Egg and pedal in. The walls next to you rumble slightly, and you slip in your hurried attempt to get away. There is a small pop and fizzle, but nothing happens. The thief swears at himself and rips himself to his feet and reaches for the leather bundle. Roll initiative.
Oh, he was bluffing. Holy shit.
Oh yeah. Oh, yell at me for opening a fucking door. For not trusting a thief.
I thought for sure you were dead.
Everybody thinks I'm the crazy one just because I don't take people at their word.
I thought you and Egg were dead as fuck. Oh, it didn't go to the tracker for some reason. Okay, 17.16.
It was a little dense given that he did have all the cards in play. I don't think it makes sense necessarily to just sit there and then just start dicking around in the room while somebody's holding a figurative gun to your head.
I was just gonna see if that's where the blast bottles were located.
I understand your intent, but you're right in front of him.
I assumed that's where they were.
Right. Well, I mean, somebody asked earlier if there was a gap in the wall here, and I said yes.
Yeah, and I looked through it.
Yeah, there.
And it looked like an empty room, so I didn't bother.
Mm-hmm. That's fine. Okay. So, he has the initiative. So, he's holding the leather bundle,
Okay.
and he looks at it for a moment, and then you can see him like look to the right side of his body, and he just like disgustedly throws it back down and pulls out a small knife from his belt and like leaps through the fire at Pedalin.
I mean, that makes
Slashes at her
sense.
wildly. The first slash does bite into the half gnome. The second does not. Take 4 damage and make a constitution. No, sorry, 3 damage and make a constitution saving throw.
Okay.
On the plus side, you guys can see him now.
Yeah. At least we have that going for us.
The blade catches the glint of flame and torchlight, and you can see that there is some sort of liquid substance on it. And as it bites across and creates the gash in your flesh, you feel your skin burns around that area.
Well, it
Same.
doesn't matter because I'm at 0.
What do you mean? You took 3 damage.
You said 4.
And
It's
then I said
3.
no, wait, 3 because I
Yeah.
had counted the
Okay,
numbers.
never
wrong.
mind then.
Yep.
Thame, the initiative is yours.
For the record, this time it's not my fault. I'm gonna stab at him twice.
Sure.
I can't
Both
even
hit.
try to incapacitate him because we haven't rested. So, 15.
All right. You punch 2 holes into his body, and just the blood flows freely, and he grunts once or twice, but doesn't let out any cries of pain.
That's kind of a
Annabelle.
badass.
Okay. Fucking combat.
Yeah. Dude, I know.
Okay, I'm gonna have to fucking manually type this in. So it will be magic missile supercharged at 3rd level.
Okay.
Oh.
That
Oh.
is 5d6.
Okay.
And then
Is-
that'll be plus 5 force, right?
Mm-hmm. So /R 5d6 plus 5.
Okay.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Nice.
Your cards smash into him repeatedly, each one crashing, and each time you can see his face just grimly, like the expression doesn't change, as his body is rent into. His right arm is just torn free, where it was already damaged. And you can see that the impact of the card on one at his leg just shatters his femur, and he goes down just barely on one knee, and then finally the last one cracks him in the skull, and it snaps his head back at an ungodly angle, and he just slumps forward.
Yeah, bitch.
Oh, you're so fucking lucky that I read through and realized I was missing arcane recovery, like since we started the fucking game. And Wolf let me get a spell slot back during our short rest that we had.
Nice.
Oh,
Deep breaths, everyone.
That was
All
ready
right.
to go.
I'm gonna ask the group now. Why do we trust this dwarf just because he has goods? Like
yes,
this
and I
guy
want them.
this guy was obviously probably not like a well-intentioned member of society or anything, but like why do we inherently trust this dwarf? Cuz
It's not that he just has goods. He also knows about Glitterstone.
okay. So-
Is Pippi on the floor in the corner here? Or
Yep,
which
yep.
corner?
So he has
And just
information that we would find helpful.
I'm gonna go check
Right.
on Pippi.
Okay.
The imp
That's
is
fine.
unconscious and in bad shape.
Can
But-
you, Dame? Can you use medicine to stabilize Pippi, please?
I thought you weren't at 0.
He
Not
said
me,
stabilize
Pippi.
Pippi.
Oh, Pippi. Yeah, sorry.
And I'll let you have a guidance for that one too.
Sure. Where is medicine? There it goes.
Oh, you don't even need
So-
me.
No.
So as you look over the limp form of Pippi, you can see that somebody has taken their time in like cutting his wings to ribbons, putting burning pins through him at certain places, and just like enacting torture on this
Yeah.
beast. You're pretty sure that it could survive given medical treatment. And you're not entirely sure because this is your first time experiencing something like this.
Sure.
You've never seen an imp before, but it's still alive somehow and it's still breathing, but it's clearly been quite intensely damaged.
But
I'm
he's
curious
stabilized now.
about the tome that was on the ground.
You recognize it as the same tome that Edwin showed to you in his cart.
Oh, the blood Pokédex. Okay.
I'm gonna search this guy's body, the dead assassin.
Okay. He has 3 vials of a strange clear liquid, 2 knives, and a pouch with, where did that go? It's a pouch that has a small metal case within it. Like a tiny chest.
Is it locked?
It looks like it might be.
I wouldn't open that considering his
Yep.
demeanor.
I believe you might be right.
Not yet, anyway.
Um,
Yeah.
Okay,
and
so
that bundled
tome.
sword, we will leave bundled.
Yeah.
Yep.
Actually, you know what? It might not be a bad idea to go ahead and put that bundle into the box.
Yep. I agree.
I will
Yeah.
go ahead and
Because a bundle is not a container.
It's very true. She's got you there, Wolf.
I wasn't gonna.
is the bundle a container?
No, it's not. It's just
Okay.
it's just wrapped in leather.
Yeah.
Okay. But does the leather count as
No, so the way that it
Okay.
works is like basically it's wearing the leather, so it's fine.
Yeah.
okay? We will go ahead and put the super scary sword into the giant's wallet.
You don't even want to look at what's in the bundle.
Nope.
Honestly, there's probably his glaive in there, but if this guy was really scared of the sword, so it's probably best we don't touch it.
Yeah, considering his reaction and how we saw him
so
act.
So you put the bundle in the box, and it's in the box, and we're gonna leave it in the box. But now I'm gonna say a thing that is being said, and you can't take it back or it'd be metagaming. You didn't believe him 10 seconds ago, but suddenly you believe that what's in that bundle is the sword. Is that right?
Well,
believe
mean,
it's
he
a
said
sword.
that
He
said-
said that his sword did it to him when
Right.
before he went and pulled the strings.
Okay.
And
That's-
then
And-
when he started combat, he grabbed the sword, but then looked at his right side and tossed it down.
Sure.
And
All right, that's
he
fine.
also said that you couldn't pay him 25,000 gold pieces to look at it again, but he quote unquote would. But then he changed his mind.
Does a
Okay.
bundle count as one thing?
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, your glaive is probably in there, but I'd just as soon let Edwin fish it out.
I don't know why you guys didn't just check, but fine.
'Cause everyone here is half dead, and no one wants to end up like this asshole. And I kicked the body.
I think most people are half dead. So as you
can
were
check
looking
it
over
later.
as you were looking over his body and searching him for anything on it, he also had that cloak, which is like a almost like velvet black cloak, but like where his arm was torn off, you can see that the flesh is like withered to the stump, and like basically the entire right side of his body down to his waist.
Hmm. Gross.
Was there anything special about this cloak that we can tell on the surface level, other than it's like extremely black?
It's like very high quality material.
I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
I'm taking
a-
his cloak.
Actually, not it. Yeah. I
Okay.
don't know if it'd be velvet or satin, but
Oh, velvet's
what?
heavy
Mink.
and fuzzy.
mink.
Ooh, even
Mink
better.
cloak. Okay.
One mink cloak, men's large.
Okay.
Don't
so
start sizing things, or the magic of D&D breaks.
Beldum has the tome, right?
Yes.
Okay. The metal case, Petalin, you have?
I have the
Pouch,
pouch
with a small.
the small metal chest
Okay.
and 3 vials of strange clear liquid.
Okay. Who has the 2 knives, if anybody?
I do, because I
Okay.
searched his body. Does anybody want the knives? Because I've already got 2 daggers.
I mean, they're daggers, so
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, I'll just keep them.
Sure. Okay. Just keeping inventory.
Okay.
Alright, so now do we want to try and go down the ladder?
I think we should check our surroundings here
Yep.
and
Yeah.
see what's going on. And then probably
Yeah.
would be good to reconvene somewhere and
Hey,
plan
yeah.
out what our next
Here's
move is.
here's
I
a
agree.
thought. Here's a thought. We could try to restring the crossbow as a protection for ourselves and take a short rest here by the campfire.
That's on you.
I don't trust his corpse.
You don't trust corpse.
Hmm.
Can we take his corpse
Burn it.
and throw it into that pit?
I don't see why we couldn't.
I'm not burying him down there with chain.
Would you rather have whatever's cutting heads off come here?
No.
No.
I guess not.
Fine.
For the record, I really don't think he needed to die. We just needed to talk a little more thoroughly. But whatever.
Every time we tried to talk, he just got angrier and madder and told us to leave.
We were being real shitty at talking, though.
Yeah.
It's true.
Well, he was really mean to
But
me,
I didn't-
okay?
I
You-
just wanted him to be dead.
You
That
know
was-
it's
Called me
bad.
an abomination.
No, it's bad when the orc is doing the talking. It's probably not gonna go well. Let's just say Thame's not the face
He
for
was
the
just
group.
torturing a small creature. I was not into it.
I'm enjoying that this group is primarily faceless. Because
Yeah.
it lets me put you guys in some awkward situations, and I enjoy it.
So, I'm gonna just talk out of character for a second. The plan wasn't to actually fucking help him. We needed him out of that corner. Because
Right, and I understood that.
Yeah, I got
And-
it too.
Like, my hope was somehow he would get away from Pippi, and then I would have fucking
then we would have
fireballed.
blasted him.
Like-
for sure, dude, yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted that to be out so we all know where we stand. That I wasn't
Sure.
trying to help him. I needed him near me so I could hit him.
No, yeah, and I think we all got that. It's
Because-
just that he didn't agree to come with us.
Oh, so here's where I'm gonna chime in. I assumed some of the intentions there, but it was never communicated in a way that even I think people within the group should have picked up on.
Yeah, it's probably true.
Like there was no communication that happened that should have that would have led anybody along the path to be like, oh, we have a plan, we're doing a thing. Here's what's moving forward.
Yeah.
As an outsider, I had no fucking idea what you guys were doing.
Oh, I was picking up what he was putting down.
I was
Like,
I was getting
Yeah,
it too.
I got
it
Just get him out
too.
of that corner somehow.
So, also, this is going to get a little meta. The reason I didn't explicitly say it is I didn't want Wolf as a DM to know my intention either. I was hoping that people would just pick up on it.
All right. So
Okay, back in character. I think we should actually look at these rooms more thoroughly.
sure.
So I will take the one at the south, I guess.
I'll do the one to the east, considering I opened.
Here, I'll save everybody the trouble. It's old bedrooms. There's nothing in them.
Okay.
The strings that he had lead to small, like, paper tubes that were basically smoke canisters. They hissed when they opened.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna be real. I thought you guys were fucking dead. I thought this was gonna be me and Beldum going back to the group of survivors and just being like, I guess we're leaving. Okay.
So we wanted to toss the corpse into the hole, rearm the ballista, and then try and short rest.
I think that might be the smartest thing to do. How long until we can long rest? Few hours?
A while.
Okay. It's probably
Yeah,
the
if
smart
we
thing to do.
Nobody's got a watch, so
Hmm.
Is Pippi still
Nobody
tied
took
up,
that.
or
is
No,
Pippi
Pippi
still
was just
what?
being stepped on.
okay? So he wasn't tied up though.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, I guess me and Egg will go ahead and dispose of the body.
Okay.
I'm also going to sever his legs before we.
Oh, right.
One of them's already severed, so
Yeah. So I'll sever the other leg.
I forgot that you're on that whole kick now.
Yeah.
That's just the thing you do now.
Hey, it hasn't proven him wrong yet.
I haven't gotten back enough data yet.
I mean, that's all about science, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm with you.
Fighter science.
Do we know how to set this up again as a trap? Do we just, like,
Uh,
tie it again?
I'm gonna go ahead and remove the bolt from it. before we
Oh,
go
Okay.
yeah,
with
and
the
then we can
tension
load
wire.
it afterwards.
Okay.
Like it's cocked, it's just not loaded.
Correct. Although these shouldn't be dry fired.
so
How-
who thinks they have knowledge for building a trap?
Thane would not at all.
I think it would be egg.
I think it would be survival.
Yeah, probably.
Survival. All right.
I have it technically.
My survival's terrible, so he wouldn't.
Okay, let's say that you set the ballista tripwire and feel pretty confident that it will go off if the tripwire is
All right.
tripped.
I place the bolt back into the ballista.
Okay.
Okay. Are we officially taking a short rest by the fire then?
Yes.
Okay. Short rest.
Okay.
I have a question.
have an
When you
answer.
were medically examining Pippi, did you wrap him up with any bandages or anything?
I mean, sure.
Okay.
Basic first aid was performed.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm going to use 2 hit dice during the short rest.
Okay.
Me
Finish
too.
it.
As will I.
Must be nice.
I hit dice with name.
Yep.
So tell me what's going on during the short rest.
I am
Can we
going-
use this time to take stock? Nice roll. Take stock of the magic items we have. Since we have time, I will use detect magic as a ritual.
Okay, you can ritual detect magic, and you can just kind of take a look at what you have. So what I'm going to ask you to do is list items to me that you want me to tell you, because I don't know exactly what you have anymore, and I will tell you whether or not it's magic.
Okay, I'd like to start with the triangular black shaped coin that we got out of the shit pit.
No, not magic.
Okay. What about the stone with a fang pierced through it, also
No.
from the poop pit?
No.
Not magic.
Dug through shit for nothing.
Yeah, I know, right? We
Yeah,
also
goblin
have.
porn.
Yeah, which y'all then threw back into the poop pit. All right. What about the small crown that we got for the prince?
No.
Non-magic. Then
Okay.
we have a lump of ore.
No.
Did we ever know what the medallion of the emblem of a fang, if it was magic or not? We got from the
No.
prince's room at all?
Wait, you got a what from the prince?
The dead goblin medallion, which was a brass coin with an imprint of a fang on it.
Oh no, that's not magic.
Okay. Okay.
What about the pouch with the small metal chest? Is the metal chest magic?
No.
I would like to examine the chest, the small metal chest, and just see if it looks like it might be, like, trapped with anything if we open it.
Is the mink cloak magic?
It is not.
Is the satchel or the spectacles I got off that skeleton in the cave magic?
the spectacles are.
Ooh.
Are the keys to the prison doors magic?
They are not.
Is the wood I harvested magic?
It is.
Ooh.
Ha!
I'm gonna add that to
Naysayers.
the inventory. Magic wood. Alright, so I'd like to... Oh shit, we don't have the helm of understand languages anymore.
Nope, we
Fuck.
don't. What do you want me to, like, roll or do to check that
Investigation.
little investigation? Sure.
You aren't even sure how to open it.
Okay.
Oh, I also have a silver locket, which
Where's it
I think
from?
might have the picture of the goblin woman in it.
Oh, no, it's not.
Maybe?
Not magic.
Okay,
I'm going back in my
There was
notes.
that wooden cube too.
Yep.
That is magic.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I figured.
all right. So, does anybody have anything else?
I think everything I have else on me, we looked at if it was magic when we were in the treasure room. I think.
Okay, so
Is the whistle I got from the druid's magic?
Yes.
I figured. All right.
would
I'd
you like
ask
me to
about
do the
The
cube?
hooded lantern, the dagger I got off the other dead guy. I think those are not.
The hooded lantern is not magic, and the dagger is not magic.
Or the long sword thing I took from the giant.
Longsword thing?
Yeah. It was
What
like
is
from his
a-
helmet. It was just a long sword. It was
Oh.
descriptions.
Oh, then no, not magic.
Yeah. Okay.
What about
Are
the 3 vials of strange clear liquid?
They're not magic.
Okay, they're
Are
probably
the daggers
poison.
off that guy magic?
The one dragon
No.
scale I took. Copper.
It does have some latent magic.
What about the black talon that I have?
It also has a faint magical aura.
I have a fang coin.
No, we already
I think
checked
that's
that.
the
Yeah.
medallion.
Okay.
Yeah.
We already-
That's
yeah.
the medallion. Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Okay, with that investigation roll, do I see, like, a script or something? Even something I can't read on it?
It is like a metal case. You don't see an obvious means of opening it.
No
As you're
engraving?
investigating it, it looks like it might have spots that you can rotate or twist.
Oh. Can I just try to, like, rotate or twist it?
Sure, it rotates and twists freely in a couple of different places.
Oh, it's like a puzzle box or
Oh,
something.
great.
All right. Well, I guess I'll spend the rest of the short rest trying to figure out if the black talon has any capabilities or uses.
And so you're going to focus on the black talon through the duration of your short rest. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. What you learn is that it carries a latent, natural, magical energy that is somewhat foreign to you. It would grant charges equal to an uncommon item.
Can I spend...
Consider it to be an uncommon conduit.
Can I spend the short rest just twisting and turning to see if I can find a way to, like, some kind of method in this?
Make a second investigation. Or actually, you know what? Make an investigation roll
Okay.
at advantage.
Okay.
Okay. You have a joyous time fiddling with the box, but nothing happens.
Okay. Fair enough. I'll hand it back to
The
Petalin.
short-
The, on the
I'm sorry,
wood
Egg.
for my rest. I
Okay.
focus on the wood.
Well, not being of a magical background, it's difficult for you to really hone in on what makes it magic. But being an excellent carpenter, your guess is that this wood is enchanted to not rot.
Gotcha.
I guess I'll try the spectacle since I had put them on before and they just made my vision blurry.
Okay. You have a feeling that you would need to attune with these spectacles in order to
Okay.
determine their true effect.
And then nobody focused on the little wooden block, correct?
Not
Correct.
yet.
Okay.
Do I still have that in my inventory? I didn't actually check.
It was in somebody's inventory.
Because I remember I had that in my
Hopefully
pocket for a
not
long time.
chains.
No, it wasn't in chains.
I think
Yeah.
I thought the madam had it. Cause didn't we try to trade the wooden block while we were in Edwin's place?
I don't remember, frankly.
Mm. That's
No,
been too
No,
long ago.
I have it. I have a list of what you guys traded away.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because I remember I tried to trade it for something and somebody was like, why would I want this? So I put it back in my pocket. That was like session 2. Little did I know, the most powerful artifact of the whole game was in my pocket.
Alright, what's next? Let's say that the short rest goes rather uneventfully. The flames begin to dwindle and die as you... I'm guessing you'll keep it stoked with the rotted bed frames.
Yeah.
But, you know, they are ancient rotted wood. They burn quickly, and so towards the end of the hour, you are running short of material.
Has Pippi awoken at all?
No.
I will keep Pippi in my hood.
Okay.
Cool. I think I might have been talked over. I gave the metal case back to Petalin.
Okay.
Yes, I have it.
Cool.
Okay. Alright, rest is completed.
When do
Okay.
you want to do our break? Because I gotta feed the dog.
Can you wait 12 minutes? Or at least until
Probably,
let's decide what we're going to do next, and then I guess we'll take a break.
I think we ought to go down the ladder next.
Yep, I'm with that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so the next step is to backtrack to the room with the treasure and go down the ladder?
Yes.
Yep.
Before we leave, I will remove the bolt from the ballista.
Okay.
Wise.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Who is breathing into their mic? I don't know. Okay, so backtrack, go to the ladder. And what is... so I have to ask this, because it will hinge on what happens going forward. So with the ladder, you guys know it's really long. So you're going to go down the bottom of the ladder, and I guess the goal is primarily just to see what's there?
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. All
I
right, then
have some stuff I want to accomplish in the treasure room.
well, I mean, so are we going back to the treasure room, or are we going down the ladder?
Well, the ladder is in the treasure room.
I understand. But when you go back to the treasure room, is the goal to then go down the ladder immediately, or is Madame Beldam going to stick around and do her treasure stuff?
I
Well-
figure we would send one person to scout down,
Okay.
just to take a peek.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
You just want to call the intermission at the treasure
Yep.
room?
Yeah, let's
Cool.
call the intermission right here and take 10, and we'll be back.
Okie dokie.